All right, welcome back. Well, the 92nd Academy Awards premieres this Sunday on ABC Columbia, and our very own Matt Perrin, he's reviewing every Best Picture nominee.
Today's film focuses on a boy and his imaginary friend during World War II in JoJo Rabbit.
Welcome to Day 7 of the Oscars Overview. That's right, we're nearing the end of our countdown with only 3 nominees left. Of course, this all leads up to the Oscars airing right here on ABC Columbia on Sunday. Yesterday, we dealt with the horrors surrounding World War I. Today, we're going to jump a few decades forward and take a look at the Second World War, albeit from a different point of view and in a bit more of a lighthearted way. So without any further ado, here's a look at the next Best Picture nominee, JoJo Rabbit. Our film begins with a young German boy, JoJo, played by Roman Griffin Davis. Toward the end of World War II, JoJo is a fanatic obsessed with being a part of the Third Reich. He attends Hitler youth camps that are supposed to turn him into the perfect German soldier. However, with his instructors being somewhat lax, JoJo, to his dismay, finds out that he lacks certain characteristics of a soldier, despite what his imaginary friend Adolf, played by Waititi himself, keeps telling him. After a gung-ho injury, JoJo has to spend some time at home and becomes a little despondent, but still does his duty putting up propaganda. Suddenly, JoJo's world is turned upside down when he discovers that his mother, played by Scarlett Johansson, is hiding a young Jewish girl in their house. His immediate reaction is fear and hatred, but he is also scared to turn her in because it could mean death for he and his mother. Egged on by Adolf, he is determined to learn all of the scary secrets of the Jewish people so he can write a book exposing all of their faults. As the movie progresses, we see JoJo confronting both his fears and his beliefs. On one side, we see him acting out towards his mother, having discovered her secret, even though she is unaware of this. We also see him slowly becoming attached to his sworn enemy. The two have many conversations, and we can see his attitude changing, much against the will of his subconscious, as shown through Adolf. We, as the audience, get to see a new war start to take shape, and that war is against hate. So, what to say about this one? It was getting some rave reviews, while at the same time, people I knew were very underwhelmed by it. I'm glad I went in with little to no expectations because I really enjoyed it. It's able to take a really dark period in history and whimsically flip the viewpoint. The cast is fantastic, with the young Roman Griffin Davis delivering an amazing breakout performance. Writer-director Taika Waititi's over-the-top performance as Hitler will have you laughing pretty hard. And all of the background cast do very well playing roles we're not used to seeing them in. The movie does have some very dark, emotional scenes, but the majority of the time, you're laughing at the absurdity of the situations. All in all, this was probably the film that I expected the least from, but got the most out of. As far as the award goes, this one may be a little too out there for the Academy to give it the statue, but like I've been saying, nothing would surprise me this year, and I would definitely not be upset if it snuck in there. It's kind of crazy thinking this was written and directed by the guy we last saw doing Thor Ragnarok. This has been your Oscars Overview. Come back tomorrow for the second nominee that Netflix has up this year. Back to you.
Well, coming up, we'll be back with more news, traffic, and weather.
And you're watching Good Morning Columbia.